Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I welcome you to lecture number 8 of the series. Well, this lecture is going to be a loaded one, so I would suggest we should straight go to the business end. Here in this lecture, we are going to focus the one-liner questions, then the synonyms, then the short answers, and finally the MCQs. I hope you are all ready. Well, gentlemen, in the second slide, a list of one-liner questions is being displayed on your screens. These questions are extremely important to understand the story and to get acquainted with all the MCQs that could be there in exams from this lesson. So you need to focus. Question number 1 is, what did the man feel when he landed on Mars? Question number 2, what could Martian air have done to the man? Number 3, how many miles did they travel to reach Mars? This is important one. How many miles did they travel to reach Mars? Number 4, what were the names of the family members? Number 5, what was the color of the hair of the children? Number 7, what did they do there? Number 8, what news did Laura hear on radio? Number 9, what had happened to the rockets? Number 10, how many people were there on Mars? Number 11, what had happened to their house? Number 12, what were the other men doing there? Number 13, what was in the air over there on Mars? I repeat, what was in the air over there on Mars? Number 14, how many years will it take him to build a rocket? This is extremely important. How many years will it take him to build a rocket? Number 15, how many dollars did Sam demand for the metal? This is also important one. How many dollars did Sam demand for the metal? Number 16, what color Harry used to have of his eyes? What color Harry used to have of his eyes? Number 17, what was the age of Harry when he worked in a shop on metal? What was the age of Harry when he worked in a shop on metal? Number 18, after how many years did the rocket come back on Mars? I repeat, after how many years did the rocket come back on Mars? This is also an important statement. Well, gentlemen, this is a very important slide coming up. In this slide, we are going to discuss the important vocabulary from lesson number 2. And the first word that is being given there is bulging pop. This is an adjective. It means bursting, explosive, puff out, bloated, or protruding. Bulging pop, sudden explosive साउंड को कहा जाता है. उर्दू में इसे हम ज़ोरदार धमाके की आवाज़ कहते हैं. और ये क्या है? ये एक एडजेक्टिव है. क्लाइम्स, क्लाइम्स एक नाउन है. क्लाइमेट को इंडिकेट कर रहा है, फिज़ा को, एनवायरनमेंट को, एटमॉस्फेयर को. इट्स इक्विवेलेंट वर्ड्स आर क्लाइमेट, एटमॉस्फेयर, एनवायरनमेंट, हैबिटेट. Submerged again is an adjective. It can also be used as a verb. It is an important word. It means plunged, soaked, drowned, sunk, flooded. Next one is an idiom, chin up. Chin up basically exercise भी है जो कि हम बार्स पे करते हैं. काफ़ी टफ एक्सरसाइज होती है. बहरहाल यहाँ पर ये एक ईडियम के तौर पर इस्तेमाल हो रहा है. इसका मतलब होता है बी ब्रेव, बी बोल्ड, courageous. Hollered is an extremely important word that has been there in the previous exams also. Hollered means shouted, yelled, shrieked, howled, screamed. Hollered एक verb है. Prolop दोबारा से एक verb है, idiom के तौर पर भी इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है. Prolop के मानी हैं slink, wander, roam, gad about, range, hover, and this is, as I said, is a verb which can also be used as an idiom. और इसके उर्दू में मानी है आवारागर्दी करना, मटर गश्त करना, बिला मकसद इधर उधर घूमना. नेक्स्ट वन इज हिस इज अ नाउन, सरसराहट को कहते हैं. Its equivalent words are sizzle, whisper, rustle, fizz, murmur. Next one is insane. Insane एक adjective है. इसके मानी होते हैं foolish, silly, crazy, mad, lunatic. और इसका एंटेनम होता है sane. in को हटा लें तो इसका sane रह जाता है. sane कहते हैं अक्लमंद इंसान को, तो जाहिर है ये उसके एंटेनम है, opposite है. Stumble is an important word which we have read in the previous couple of lessons also. Its equivalent words are stagger, misstep, trip up, roll, stutter. And this is a verb, by the way. Stranded is an extremely important word. You need to mark it. Stranded is a verb. Its equivalent words are marooned, deserted, stuck, trapped, forsaken. Next one is also an important word, drenched. ये verb भी है और यहाँ पर ये एक एडजेक्टिव के तौर पर इस्तेमाल हो रहा है. इट मीन सोक्ड, वेट, सैचुरेटेड, डाउज्ड, मॉइस्ट. उर्दू में इसका मतलब होता है शराबूर, भीगा हुआ, गीला. डिसमे एक एडजेक्टिव भी है, एक नाउन भी है और ये एक वर्ब के तौर पर भी इस्तेमाल हो सकता है. डिसमे के मानी होते हैं डिसअपॉइंटेड होना, मायूस होना, खौफजदा हो जाना, शौक में रहना. इट्स इक्विवेलेंट वर्ड्स आर डिसअपॉइंटेड, शॉक्ड, depression, horrified. Next one is warped, warped, warped. It means changed, distorted, perverted, deformed, damaged. इसका मतलब में उर्दू में मानी होंगे बिगड़ी हुई शक्ल, तबाह हाल. कन्वर्स बेसिकली वर्ब है और इसको हम नाउन के तौर पर भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. इट मीन्स टॉक, चैट और डिस्कस. पहले तीनों सिनोनिम्स इसको एक वर्ब के तौर पर इंडिकेट कर रहे हैं, जबकि लास्ट दोनों सिनोनिम्स इसको नाउन के तौर पर इंडिकेट कर रहे हैं. कंट्रेरी और अपोजिट, मुखालिफ एडजेक्टिव के तौर पर इंडिकेट कर रहे हैं अपोजिट एंड कंट्रेरी. लेयर इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट वर्ड. इट मीन्स बेसिकली नाउन है, एडजेक्टिव के तौर पर भी इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है. ईज, स्पेयर टाइम, रेस्ट, फ्रीडम, वोकेशन. फ्लेक्ड जैसा कि मैंने आपको ट्रांसलेशन में बताया था, बुनियादी तौर पर ये वर्ड्स एक नाउन है, बट नाउन के साथ ईडी के इजाफे से इसको वर्ब बना दिया गया है. फ्लेक का मतलब होता है तबाह हो जाना, उखड़ जाना, उखाड़ देना, अपरूट कर देना किसी चीज़ को, डिस्ट्रॉय कर देना किसी चीज़ को, जर्रात की तरह उड़ा कर ले जाना. Its equivalent words are peeled, scaled, crumbled, blistered or chip off. The last word in this slide is peeled. Obviously ये flaked का synonymous word है. So the first synonymous word in the list is flaked, stripped, barked, pared, flayed. Well, gentlemen, this slide is a continuation of the previous slide in which we were discussing the synonymous words. Here in this slide, the first word is blazing. Blazing is rather a very common word. Blazing adjective है, verb के तौर पर भी इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. Burning, searing, scorching, blistering, raging. तपता हुआ, इस उर्दू में इसके मानी है तपता हुआ, आग उगलता हुआ. हॉट. टेपेस्ट्रीज बेसिकली कढ़ाई के काम को कहते हैं. नाउन है. ड्रेपरीज, एम्ब्रॉयडरीज, वॉल हैंगिंग, caresses. Muse वर्ब है, इसके मानी होते हैं सोचना, कंटेम्पलेट करना, गौर हौज करना, सोच विचार करना. द फर्स्ट synonymous word is think, then is ponder, cogitate, meditate, mull over. Next one is a slender. Slender is an adjective. Its equivalent words are skinny, thin, slim, lean, weak. Next one is an extremely important word. Please mark this word, flimsy. Flimsy is an adjective. You can see all its synonymous words are also adjective. Fragile, weak, delicate, feeble, tenuous. सब के मानी है कमजोर, नाजुक. नेक्स्ट वन इज अबेंडेंड. अबेंडेंड एक एडजेक्टिव है, वर्ब के तौर पर भी इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है. अबेंडेंड के इक्विवेलेंट वर्ड्स है डिजर्टेड, फॉरसेकन, डिस्कार्डेड, अबॉर्टेड, गिवन अप. उर्दू में इसको कहते हैं उजड़ा हुआ, तर्क किया हुआ. नेक्स्ट वन इज नेटिव. नेटिव को उर्दू में हम मकामी भी कहते हैं, लोकल भी कहते हैं. इट्स इक्विवेलेंट वर्ड्स आर innate, indigenous, local, aboriginal, resident. Next one is notion. Notion एक noun है. Its equivalent words are idea, conception, thought, perception, impulse. Next one is an idiom, very important idiom. Do in. It means to kill somebody, murder someone, finish someone off, assassinate somebody, or blow away someone. Next one is mystery. This is the last word of the slide. It means secret, unknown, anonymous, unidentified, or covert. Well, gentlemen, this is the most important slide of today's lecture that is being shown on your monitors right now. This deals with the short answers from the exercise. The first question in the exercise is, why did Harry want to go back to Earth? Harry ज़मीन पर वापस क्यों जाना चाहता था? Well, the answer is Harry wanted to go back to the Earth because he realized that their survival under those severe and scorching climate conditions would not be possible. Number 2, why did he want to stay? पहला क्वेश्चन है कि वो ज़मीन पर क्यों वापस जाना चाहता है. दूसरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि वो मरीख पे क्यों रुकना चाहता है. At the end of the story, he wanted to stay over there on Mars because he thought that everything on Earth would have been destroyed as a result of a nuclear war, and there was no reason to go back if there was nothing left. I repeat, at the end of the story, he wanted to stay over there on Mars because he thought that everything on Earth would have been destroyed as a result of nuclear war, and there was no reason to go back if there was nothing left. Question number 3 is, what climate did they face on Mars? This is an important question. What climate did they face on Mars? उन्हें मरीख पर किस किस्म के आबो हवा का सामना था? They faced extremely hot and severe climate conditions over there on Mars, which had adverse effects on their physical as well as mental health. I repeat the answer. They faced extremely hot and severe climate conditions over there on Mars, which had adverse effects on their physical as well as on their mental health. Question number 4. What was the condition of Bittering family on hearing the news of war on Earth? Well, the answer is they felt absolutely helpless and stranded forever and ever on hearing the news of war on Earth. And the answer is they felt absolutely helpless and stranded forever and ever over there on Mars on hearing the news of war on Earth. Question number 5. What did they want to grow? They wanted to grow crops and raise their children. I repeat, they wanted to grow crops and raise their children. Next question is, what was the condition of their house? What was the condition of their house? Their house did not like an earthman's home anymore. It was completely out of shape. All the boards were out of shape. Everything was destroyed. The Martian air had done something to it. Next, what was the advice Harry gave to the people? Harry advised the people to go back on Earth because their survival was under threat under those extreme weather conditions over there on Mars. I repeat, this is an important question. Harry advised the people to go back on Earth because their survival was under threat under those extreme weather conditions over there on Mars. Last but not the least, how dangerous Martian virus can be. This is the most important question in the exercise and in the lesson. I repeat, how dangerous Martian virus can be. Well, Martian virus can be extremely dangerous for human health. It can have adverse effects on physical and mental health. It can change the color of hair, eyes and the body. It can make one look younger, taller and weaker. I repeat the answer, listen carefully. Martian virus can be extremely dangerous for human health. It can have adverse effects on physical and mental health. It can change the color of hair, eyes and the body. It can make one look younger, taller and weaker. Well, students, in this slide we are going to start the MCQs. Here we have only 2 MCQs in this slide. The first statement is, the man felt his hair flutter and the tissues of his body draw tight as if he were sick, feeling sad, happy or standing at the center of a vacuum. This statement actually is taken from the very first paragraph from the lesson, which I also translated yesterday. He felt standing at the center of a vacuum. The man felt his hair flutter and the tissues of his body draw tight as if he were standing at the center of a vacuum, जैसा कि वो खला के दरमियान में खड़ा हो. The second statement is, at any moment the Martian air might. What could have the Martian air done to him? At any moment the Martian air might have drawn his soul from him. Option B is correct. Well, gentlemen, this is the last slide of today's lecture and a continuation of the previous slide also. This also deals with the MCQs and true-false statements. You are requested to please listen very carefully. Third statement is, what did they see on the Martian hills? Option A is correct. They saw the old cities lying like children's delicate bones among the blowing lakes of grass. So, option A is correct. The old cities. Statement number 4 is, what did they do after building the cottage? Option C is correct. They ate good breakfasts. They ate good breakfasts. Number 5. What was the news Laura told to her parents? The war on the earth. Yes. It was the news of war breaking out on earth. A option is absolutely correct. Statement number 6. Which one of the cities was attacked? Texas, Virginia, New York, New Jersey. Well, it was option C, New York. Statement number 7. What did they feel on Mars after the attack on the earth? Option A, drenched. Option B, stranded. Option C, secluded. Option D, surrendered. Well, they felt stranded on Mars forever and ever. B option is correct. Number 8. What were the men doing in town on the shadowy steps of the grocery store? Well, they were conversing with great leisure and ease. वो इत्मीनान और फरागत के साथ खुश गप्पियों में मसरूफ थे, बातचीत में मसरूफ थे. B option is correct. Number 9. How many dollars did he demand to sell the metal? $500. Option D is correct. $500. Last statement is, in which season did Mr. Pickering stand very golden-eyed? Winter, summer, autumn or spring? Option C is absolutely correct. This is an important statement. Option C is absolutely correct. Now the last question of today's lecture is, some of the statements below are true and some are false. Mark the statements true or false. You have to write the word true if the statement is true and false if you think the statement is false. Well, the first statement is, the rocket metal burned in the meadow winds. No, it cooled. So it is a wrong statement, a false statement. Number 2, he felt submerged in a chemical that could enhance his intellect. Enhance के मतलब होता है increase करना, बढ़ाना. No, he felt submerged in a chemical that could actually dissolve his intellect. कम कर सकता था, इसलिए ये statement गलत है, false है. Number 3, he felt like a salt crystal in a mountain stream. True. Number 4, all the space rockets flew up. No, they did not fly up, rather they were blown up. It is a false statement. Number 5, he was drenched in the hotness of his fear. Yes, true. Harry suggested to build a rocket. Yes, true. Number 7, men helped Harry in building a rocket. No, not at all. This is a false statement. Number 8, the daughter wove tapestries. Absolutely true. Number 9, Harry seemed almost as young as his eldest son. Yes, true. 6 years later, rocket fell out of the sky. No, it was 5 years later. This is also an important statement. 5 years later, a rocket fell out of the sky. Well, gentlemen, that concludes our lesson number 3. I would request you to please do your work regularly and reproduce the short answers and translations, particularly in your registers as well as in your hard copy. I thank you all, gentlemen.